So calm and so peaceful. Like our trip to the Moon Kingdom was all a dream. But good thing it wasn't, because we saved our two dear friends. That nightmare is over. Hooray for us. But I've liked our travels so much, I don't want our journey to end. I mean, there's still so much to do, so many hats you need to meet. And I bet if we collect even more power moons, we'll be able to travel somewhere new. So our trip is far from over. One more hooray, I say. But for starters, let's head up to Peach's castle. Hello everyone, and welcome back to... Oh, we found 250 moons, now we can reach the dark side of the moon. Welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey. In the last episode, we beat the game in the Moon Kingdom, and we have now unlocked one of many post-game rewards in the form of the Mushroom Kingdom. And it does give us, we still have stuff to do, which is talk to the Toad at the castle is our kind of objective. Not going to be doing that right away. The Mushroom Kingdom is big, and that kind of starts off a number of quest things, which I will be doing in the future. For now, weirdly, we've actually still got some stuff to finish up on the moon, because some new stuff has appeared there, and we never actually, spent any of our purplums or anything like that, so... we're going to do that. I'm just going to show off one thing while we're in the Mushroom Kingdom, because if you remember the visualizer for the Mushroom Kingdom, it looked like one massive thing was going on, and you'll see this in a second, because there's an unusual thing here which I want to clock in as many of them as I can. By the way, Peach's Castle is just classic Princess Peach's Castle, except Princess Peach is missing, but we'll deal with all that later as well. Who I'm after here is this here, Archivist Toadette. Hi Mario, looks like you've been on another big adventure. That's great! I hope you don't mind, but I've been travelling the world and keeping track of your achievements. I've also got power moons to give you as rewards for those achievements. Oh hey, you've already created it. Rescue Princess Peach. Congrats! Have a moon. Star, technically. But if you look at the visualizer, you'll see that, yeah, all the ones on the kind of like, on the, that fan out from that one single Toad thing, these are all the achievement moons. There's a lot of them. I don't think we'll be able to get all of them now because they just require numbers games, a lot of them. But I'll list off the ones we have got. You can also see the names of all the achievements, so you can kind of work towards ones that you don't have by guessing what the name is in a kind of talkative fashion. But let's see what we can get from Archivist Toadette. So these are the names for all of them, so there you go. Oh, it actually does tell you even how to do them. So there you go. Let's cash in what we've got. So we've got Achieve World Peace, which is bring peace to all kingdoms. Brilliant. Power Moon Knight, which is collect over 100 Power Moons. Easy. Power Moon Wizard, collect 300 Power Moons. Flat Moon Finder, collect 10 8-bit moons. Treasure Chest Hunter, collect 15 moons from treasure chests. Note Collecting World Tour, collect 5 Power Moons from taking notes. Time Challenge Amateur, collect 10 moons from timer challenges. Captain Toad Meter, meet Captain Toad 5 times. Rip your fucking throat out 5 times as well, it feels like. Captain Toad Greeter, meet the bastard 10 times. We have got one more to do with him in the Moon Kingdom, though. Don't worry, we're not done with that bastard yet. He might be in this kingdom as well somewhere. He's crafty like that. Lakitu Fishing Trip. Fish up 3 Power Moons as Lakitu. Flower Growing Guru. Collect 5 Power Moons from growing seeds. Flower Growing Sage, collect 10 Power Moons from growing seeds. Running with Rabbits, collect 5 Power Moons from catching rabbits. Ground Pounded Structure, dig up 15 Power Moons by ground pounding. Rad Hatter, I love that word, collect 3 Power Moons by throwing Cappy onto objects. Wearing It Well, collect 3 Power Moons by wearing certain outfits. Wearing It Great, collect 8 Power Moons by wearing certain outfits. Wasn't kidding when I said there's a lot of these. Which is why I don't want to cash these all in now and then I'll get the rest as we go along. Art Enthusiast, collect 5 Power Moons using Hint Art. Slots Machine, collect 3 Power Moons from playing slots. Quizmaster, answer all the Sphynx's questions correctly 3 times. Souvenir Sampler, collect 10 souvenirs and stickers. I feel like I've got more than that. Well, I suppose there's probably another level of this, there always is. Indeed, Souvenir Sleuth. That's not easy to say. Sleutheneer, I know he said. Collect 20 Sleutheniers and stickers. Oh, fucking kill me. Capturing Novice. Capture 20 targets. Capturing Apprentice. Capture 35 targets. Capturing Master. Capture 45 targets. We should have something like 58 and there's 48 and there's 52 in total. So there are still some post-game captures. Not many, though. Hat Maven. Collect 15 hats. I guess that's outfits. Fashion Maven. That's collect 15 outfits. Guess they're different to hats. I suppose you can buy them independently, can't you? Yeah. Checkpoint Flagger. Activate 40 checkpoint flags. We've got to have nearly all of them at this point. There's only a couple more that are floating around. Loaded with coins. Collect over 1,000 coins total. So it's not about your maximum total, but number collected. Which means presumably we can get the upper levels as well by now. Rolling in coins indeed. Collect 5,000 coins. I've never had that many coins, but I've collected that many in total. I've just also spent them. And I hope you achieve all of your dreams. That's us done for now with Toadette. So we'll come back. Basically, I'm going to take a pass through all of the kingdoms again, including the Mushroom Kingdom, to show off what we can do post-game. Then I'll check Toadette again. Then I'll have another pass through all of them to show what the Moon Rock's deal is. Then we'll be back again for Toadette. For now, so the Mushroom Kingdom is a fully fleshed out kingdom. It has purplums. There's 100 of them, I believe. It has a lot of stars. Technically the most stars. Well, technically the only stars of any kingdom, but the most moons of any kingdom because of all the Toadette ones, as you'll have seen from the visualizer. But the final thing I want to show off before we just head back to the Moon Kingdom is the store here, because there's a lot of new stuff has been added post-game now. A lot of stuff is unlocked in the gold coins one. Well, first off, we can buy the shopping one, which should always buy. And then so there's various things you can get at any point you can unlock by tapping Amiibo. You can then just buy those outfits post-game, and then there's various things that were added as free DLC of various updates. So, for example, the classic cap and suit, which is the original colouring. The skeleton suit was added in Halloween. The Luigi cap, which has one of my favourite descriptions ever of the L stands for winner. Nintendo is so sassy sometimes. Dr. Mario's outfit, fucking Waluigi's outfit. Right, I'm salty about this. Look at the descriptions. The hat, a cap with an upside down L on it. It's barely used. Yes, it is Nintendo, then fucking do it. See also, this outfit makes you want to lurk in the shadows, waiting for a turn in the spotlight. They know what they're doing and they're fucking lampshading it rather than making the games we want. I want a sequel to Luigi's Mansion that's called Waluigi's Apartment and you just go around hoovering up his bachelor pad, it'd be great. But no, Nintendo won't make it because they're cowards. Diddy Kong hats, Wario suits, various bits of like wedding gear, musician outfits, the sunshine shades from Mario Sunshine, night armor. As you can see, these are all very expensive. I ain't gonna show these all off because this would just be an obscene amount of coin grinding. Oh yeah, you can dress as all of the fucking Broodals if you wanted to as well, which is an experience. Zombie outfit with an axe and the head is quite amusing. Santa outfits. 8-bit Mario Cap that makes you all 8-bitty, that's quite cool. And it shows you how many moons you would need to unlock the remaining ones. So I will show each of them off as in point at them and show you kind of what they are. But I won't be wearing the vast majority of them. The cheap ones I will, but not the ones that cost like thousands because it's just not worth grinding all those moons for. Luigi is there and we'll deal with him a little later. For now, let's cash in all of our moons. Annoyingly, they're moons here. They're stars when we get them, but they change back into moons at this point, because I guess they just didn't want to write a custom animation for this. But we can cash in all our Toadette moons, which is very satisfying. And let's head up to the Moon Kingdom. What we can actually get to, as they said, if we're getting 260 moons, I think it is, we can get to the dark side of the moon. But I won't be doing that for quite some time. I'm basically, after my first pass through all the kingdoms again, I will then do the dark side. And then there's something else we'll get after doing the second pass of all of them. So let's head to the Moon Kingdom for now. So everything we're doing here, it's a bit awkward, like, wow, take a look at that! Do you feel that? Like a whole bunch of energy concentrated together. Let's check it out. That's the Moon Rock. Not going to be doing that yet. But it's a bit of an awkward one, because it's like, what we're doing now is technically like world peace stuff, but it's classed as post-game stuff, because world peace in the Moon Kingdom is post-game. So there we go. That's why I'm kind of coming back to do this now, rather than cycling through all the kingdoms first. So technically this is the first kingdom for which we're doing post-game content, but I think of this more as just the world peace content for the Moon Kingdom. Anyway, if we start by talking to Captain Toad, for the last time, I hope.
You be Bowser. I mean, you always do, but good job.
Oh my god.
Oh, and I haven't been slacking off either. I've had a power move for you. Oh no, my throat.
Oh. Thanks, Captain Toad. Oh, drank that too fast.
Our planet is so pretty.
He's not wrong. You'll notice on the visualizer as well, yeah, there's a Bowser face in each kingdom's graph. That is post-game content, so stuff you get after defeating Bowser is behind there. You'll see what I mean in a second when I throw it up for. The taxi man is here. He said he wanted to go somewhere above and beyond everywhere, and apparently this taxi can just fucking fly. Out of this world, you got up here? We've been on a long, long way since the Sand Kingdom. Don't you love the stars? Here, take this, a gift for you. And he gives us a tourist in the Moon Kingdom. Completing that kind of quest line, I suppose. Hard to beat this place, but how about, let's see, a kingdom with the rarest mushrooms anywhere. You call that a challenge? Friend, do I have just the place for you. Just gotta give the car a lot of gas first. Okay, I lied, we haven't finished that quest line yet, but you know where that final one's going to go, definitely. So, with that, we've got a shop here, and despite getting all 50 purplums, this shop has only been activated now. There's a Nintendo as well, but we'll deal with him in just a second. Let's head into the shop. And we have unlocked something new from getting a few more moons. We now have access, bafflingly, to Peach's bridal gown and veil, which is a powerful look, really is. But I'm not going to wear those just yet. I am going to buy the Moon Kingdom Power Moon. Oh, and note this as well. I can buy 10. You can buy an unlimited number of shopping moons now from any kingdom, so you can actually get infinite moons. Well, you can get 999 moons if you want to stop counting. And I will go that high, because you get something for getting 999 plus moons. But only one ever counts for each kind of kingdom's list. Like for there, we've got shopping in Honeylune Ridge. You won't get that multiple times. That's just the first time you do it. On the purplum side of things, we can get a space helmet, a space suit. So there's a sticker, a chunk of meteorite, and a moon lamp, and that's actually all of the souvenirs in the. Oh, no, it's not. Obviously, there's fucking purplums in the Mushroom Kingdom. So we'll get to those as well. So we don't technically do all of them yet. There we go. Space suit, perfect for exploring the moon, which is what we're going to be doing now. So we'll start off with the Nintendog. So, he'll chase around a little bit, you know how it goes with these guys. He'll go and find something, and then he'll follow us. We want to take him northeast and kind of like down the ramp and into the crater there. He'll stop and sniff a couple of points, so I'll put the speeder on and just get us over there. And indeed, over here is the moon we are after. Found on the moon. Good dog. Brilliant. With that, we have another iteration of Koopa trace walking here. And this one's actually, I think, perhaps a bit easier than the one in the Snow Kingdom. So, let's see what we gotta do. Nice big circle, and yeah, beginning of that ridge, towards the end of that ridge, round to the left, well, keep the crater on our left just about and arc around. That final arc will be the challenging bit, I think, because I'll probably undershoot knowing me. But there we've got quite an easy view of it, so we come in there. Dogs still follow me. That wasn't bad, actually, I don't feel. Okay, I cut it. I always cut those arcs short. Let's see how we are. It's not great. I need 80, 73. No, let's have another crack at that. I feel like that was actually even worse. No, it actually looks better. It's all too far off to the right, but 81 points, just enough. I'll take it, you know. At this point, we actually want to head back up to the Odyssey. Don't do trace walking again. I don't want to try again for a higher score just for funsies. That sounds grueling. So let's head back up to the Odyssey. And in this crater here is one of these weird lumps, so we can stun it with Cappy and then ground pound on it. It's like Google found wriggling on the moon or something like that. Sneaking around in the crater. There we go. Right, let's warp over to the quiet... Oh, bollocks. Bollocks? I meant to head to the quiet wall. Oh, this will basically take me where I want to go anyway. Because we actually need to talk to the Sphynx, who is here, bafflingly enough. Hup. Also, by the way, underground caverns don't need to go to because you can just hop up here anyway, even if you didn't get the checkpoint up there. There's really not much more in those underground caverns. There's certainly none of the moons we're getting today are in there, so that's a kind of good, I guess. And actually, none of the moons are at all. We never have to go back down there. Greetings, traveller, and to your hat as well. Can you answer my riddle? What type of flower did the traveller offer the bride? It was actually a rocket flower. You are correct. Perhaps that wasn't much of a real. You know how it goes. Well, he opens up a vault for it, and once again we can answer a lot more questions and get a moon from it this way. Which animal can't be found in this land? There's rabbits, because we got caught hopping on the moon. There's frogs, because we hopped to them. There's dogs, because we use Nintendog. Sheep. Only ones that aren't here. Question the second. The objects that fell on all the kingdoms of the world were what kind of rock? They were moon rocks that fell on all the other kingdoms. Haven't done anything with them yet, but they have fallen, I assure you. Next. Where is the secret entrance to the wedding hall in this kingdom? We've done this one already. It's below the bell. And he's going to accuse us of being a lucky guesser, but we have done that. And finally, how did I travel to this place? Did he fly on his wings, floated by airship sail, rode in a rocket, or warped here? Actually haven't seen this yet, but it is floated by airship sail. Remember that, because that'll become relevant. He does his usual oogag oogag, and he will give us Moon Quiz. Amazing. And then following that, we can actually just... he has no more questions for us for now, but we can get into his vault here. And get ourselves a nice bit of finance, and as ever, crack open the treasure chest. I'm aware it's nice about, like, opening a treasure chest. Getting the moon, and starting to get these coins as well. All of which, like, Toadette is watching everything here, and starting to build up our achievements. All very nice. Oh, we can head to the darker side of the moon. That's what I will be doing very much, post. That'll be basically the final thing I do is... Next we do a pass through all of the kingdoms. Then we do Toadette and Dark Side. Then we do another pass through all the kingdoms. Then we do Toadette and the darker side. And well, then at that point I'll grind any Toadette stuff that I'm missing. But hopefully I'll get almost all of it naturally. Some of it might require some overt grinding, but most of them I just like play the game normally. There's ones about like jumping and throwing hats that maybe I'll have to actively work for. But there we go. Anyway, weirdly enough, there's a new checkpoint that wasn't here before. Don't know why it's there, but it is. And we've got some mini-moons to gather around here, so there's one there. Then we want to go to the back here, and the rest of them are all actually up on the chapel itself. And the best way of getting them is to frog up. There we go. Always slightly saddens me that I can understand why, but that the frogs, like the Capture's headgear doesn't change based on what yours is. It's still just Mario's cap. I suppose it's because it's kind of Cappy possessing it, I guess. Let's grab that one, is 3, and then the fourth one here is just underneath, on top of this kind of ridge here. And, come on, there we go. And then the final one is a little harder to get to, is it? There we go, it's on this side. I put west, so that's clearly east. Once again, my notes. I can't do east and west, even when I'm fucking writing it down. Amazing. Where is the... Oh, good. I'm glad it kind of panned the camera back to it slowly, because actually... Well, moved the camera back to it, because I actually had no idea where it was. Let's grab that. Come on. There we go. I mean, we've got a little bit more stuff to do now in this kingdom. Here's a new concept we'll be dealing with in every kingdom, but let's get introduced to it first here, which is Koopa speedrunning. We're the roving racers. We rove the globe, racing in every kingdom that we can get to. Want to race, bro? You'll get a prize if you win. That's the spirit. The rules are simple. Race us to the goal and get there first. There's a bright beacon at the finish line. Got it? Then let's go! So, this is the Moon Kingdom Regular Cup and Koopa Freerunning, not speedrunning, but it also is speedrunning. Because these are quite cool. The Moon one is frustrating. As I've said before, I don't like the movement on the Moon hugely. But these are all just about basically get to the destination as quickly as possible. So I as someone who really quite likes the movement in this game, by and large, this one's just a really cool, oh shit ass. Let's just turn around there. Rolling is your friend in this, really. I feel like I could have probably dismounted that more efficiently. Generally, with the Koopa free running, rolling is your friend, and I think that goes especially in this kingdom. Also, don't forget, grab a bloody speed file, make large parts of your life a lot easier. You can go fast and do massive jumps. This one is pretty hard to lose, but let's not say that too soon. Oh, there we go. You'll see shadows of other Koopas if they're actually approaching you, generally, and you just need to make sure you don't get bounced by them on this bit here. But we don't have to worry about efficiency too much. There we go. And with that, bam. 56 seconds. Is that good? No idea. It certainly beats all the Koopas, and that's all that matters. So with that, he gives us a moon, which is Moon Kingdom Regular Cup. As I say, there's a Regular Cup which we're going to be doing in every kingdom, and yes, the presence of a regular cup implies the presence of a harder cup. And indeed, we'll be doing that. Couple of interesting things here. There's this painting here, which will let us do the final boss fight again if you want to do for any reason. Not going to do that, but we can. There's also an empty painting here. We'll deal with that a little later. What we actually want to do is something in here, where there are, well, there's some coins together here, which I can just, suck up, ruining someone's wedding present, I'm sure. But our main focus there is this Shiverian, who says, "What with that cake and stew? I've overeaten and my stomach hurts. Is there a doctor nearby? You're not what I'm looking for, Mr. Mustache. You don't look like a doctor at all." This is actually a costume one, but not for the purplum costume as they usually are. No, this one requires the gold coin costume of Dr. Mario. Wonderful. Let's head back to our patient. And we don't actually have to do anything. He'll just say, "Oh, you appear to be a doctor. Wonderful. I feel better." Nothing as powerful as the placebo effect, it seems. With that, two final things actually to do in this kingdom. First off is to grab some hint art, which is weirdly here for the Wooded Kingdom. We'll get there in a second. But finally, you'll notice Luigi is here, and I'm going to talk about Balloon World now. And of course, we may as well try and freak the man out, because why not? "Hey Luigi, I'm you." He even references it. He says, "Hey bro, you say Princess Peach. So proud of you. But enough of that. Get off this, bro. I came with a..." What? Oh, it normally says, "Hi, it's a me?" Huh. Who knows? Anyway, let's connect to the network and play Balloon World. This is an online thing. They added this in the final patch for the game, and it's mildly interesting. I'm at least going to show it off every world, because partly it makes the worlds, other than the moon, look a little bit different. But there's two elements to it, which he's going to talk us through, I think. You play Balloon World by hiding and seeking balloons. First, I'll show you Find It. Try and find the balloon I hide. You'll have 30 seconds to find the balloon and pop it. Once you leave the starting area, Find It will begin. You can actually see it up there. So once we leave, there's an arrow pointing us towards it, and we know how far we are away from it in meters. And we can get it, and then there we go. Pop. Perfect. That's Find It. Nice work, bro. Here, take these 50 coins as a reward. Also, get a time bonus of 65 coins. This can actually be really nice for grinding coins. So this time I hid the balloon, but in the real thing, players from all over the world will hide balloons. Oh, and when you're playing Find It for real, I need a few coins from you. Sorry. And did you notice for each 3 coins you collect, you get 1 second added to the time limit for that round. It works that way in both Find It and Hide It, so it's good to remember. You'll see what I mean when we try Hide It. So, we go and hide the balloon, and we'll get coins for every player who plays until someone finally finds and pops the balloon. Neat, right. The time limit is 30 seconds. So, we have a limited amount of time to hide the balloon, but as he said, getting coins will extend the amount of time we've got to hide it. And I'm going to try and take advantage of that a little bit. And then, once the balloon is hidden, other people in the game will be able to find it, which is quite cool. Shit, I've cocked this up. I want to head up there and get these things and give myself a little bit more time. Let's see if we can actually get up towards the ridge as well. I assume as well these will be, like, vaguely publicly open, so hey, if people want to try and, find my balloons, there we go. If you don't place it in time, it will just place it wherever you got to. I want to try and get behind these, that'd be a bugger's move. There we go. Cool. Want to hide the balloon here? Yes, I absolutely do. Cool, we'll just let that run, and just as people are tempted and don't get it, I'll earn coins, which is great, until someone finally catches it. So, let's play Find It with someone's real balloon, I think. Pringle, because that's a great name. So we have to pay to do it in the first instance. So it's that way. 40 seconds. Oh, it'll be up on the ridge, won't it? There we go. So I'm basically just going to reverse what I just did, I expect. Wait, shit, I'm getting further away from it? What? Does capturing work in this mode as well? Absolutely does. Did he get it on top of the fucking thing? No idea where that one was. Well, I cocked that up. I can still look. Can you get inside the wedding hall in that mode? Well, no idea. Cool. There we go. I did not find it. Oh, do I want to pay to try Pringles again? Yeah, I'll try again one more time. So it's up there. That's pointing at either on the right or actually in the wedding hall. Cool, let's give it a shot. Absolutely not in there, because he fucking kicked me out saying, "Oh, you mustn't, you're in the middle of a game." Oh. Is it underneath me? Well, not underneath me, but shite, no it's not. Where? Did he manage to get up the fucking thing? Well, Pringle, you've outfoxed me. I have literally no idea where your balloon is. Unless he's gathered a lot of coins from somewhere and get into the Sphynx's vault and get the coins from there, and then really get up on top of it. Fuck it, I'm gonna try that. This man has got... Right, this is how Balloon World works. It really does grab you in. But I got a plan. Nope, Sphynx's vault is closed. I have literally no idea how he's done this then in that case. Or they, sorry. Or she. So let's not be sexist to anyone for any reason. Let's not assume anything. I'm dead. Pringle, you've outfoxed me, and so with that, we are going to head to the Wooded Kingdom and get that bit of hint art. Oh, and as it mentions as well, now we've actually cashed those moons in, we have got access to the darker side of the moon, but we won't be going there for quite some time. Let's head back to the Wooded Kingdom and to the Iron Road entrance checkpoint. So, this one's relatively straightforward to get. It's where we did like a fight with a fire bro, which got us a moon, is just in this corner here. Little ground pound, and there is Found with Moon Kingdom art. Wonderful. Now we just got 2 paintings to polish off, weirdly. Both of which only unlock technically after beating Robo Brood, but we had no reason to come back to any other kingdoms at that point. So let's head first to the Cascade Kingdom and to the waterfall. Ah, people hid for the balloon I searched for 2 times. You won 24 coins. Look at that. That's the nice thing. You can just... If you've got a halfway decent hiding one, you will just passively earn quite a lot of coins, because you can also have one balloon up and running at any time in each world, so it's a nice way of grinding coins, which is nice that they brought that in to the kind of through DLC around the same time they were bringing in a lot of outfits that cost a lot of money, because then at least it just made it easy way, relatively speaking, of grinding coins. Anyway, this painting leads us to... Bowser's Kingdom. I think these little checkpoints are why I'm potentially still missing the getting all the checkpoints thing, because there's not many areas left that we can still explore, but some of these secret ones do. From here, actually handingly, well, this is pointing us at the Moon Rock in here, but we don't want to get the Moon Rock. We want to go to the main courtyard anyway, though. And there's your Moon Rock. Oh, more people searching my balloon. Wonderful. And, oh, here's some hint art, but I don't actually want that. The painting is... If we head over... back this way. Oh, the balloon got popped, did it say? Well, there we go. We probably earned slightly more coins than we spent on that. But yeah, I'm going to talk about paintings at this point briefly as well, because it differs, and it seemed, for ages I thought it was just random on a save file which painting leads to which area. But it's not. It's to do with when you are offered the split of ways. So first off between the Lake and Wooded Kingdom, and second off between the Seaside and Snow Kingdoms, which route you take. Future Doctor, put up the graph now. So this is something I've created that shows you how they all connect. That each of the colours, well, bring that down briefly so I can put the actual visualizer up. But yes, that's Secret Path to Bubblaine, to the diving platform. He says not diving off it. There we go. But yes, if you bring that graph back up, yeah, so each of the nodes on the graph is obviously one of the kingdoms, and the arrows show which paintings go in which direction, with the colours being which pair of kingdoms did you take first when offered. So that's how that kind of all works. So obviously because I took first the lake and then the Snow Kingdom, that's how that kind of all connects. And we will leave it here in my favourite, of course, the Seaside Kingdom, completely coincidentally. So, next episode, we will be going actually back to the Mushroom Kingdom and exploring that quite thoroughly for the next couple of episodes, I think. Hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.